Our guy Haseo logs back into the world after a 1.5-year hiatus. And the nostalgia is real. The whole place is basically on its last legs, with servers shutting down on New Year's Eve. He is not just here for old times' sake, he is on a mission. He is here to save his old friend and rival, Ovan, who is trapped in a massive ice crystal. Haseo tries to go full-on rage mode and break the ice, but his power level just is not hitting anymore. It is a harsh reality check that he is not the top dog he used to be. Just as he is feeling the weight of his failure, Pi makes contact on comms. The rest of the crew are all there, having been tipped off about his return. It is a huge reunion, proving that even after all this time, they still have his back. Haseo tries his hardest to smash the ice encasing Ovan, but it's no use. He can't even scratch it, which is a major L. He realizes that to save his friend, he's going to need to get his old power back, the legendary avatar Skeith. The grind begins again. Atoli confronts Haseo, a little hurt that he did not tell her about his plan to save Ovan. She reminds him that it is okay to ask for help, a lesson he has always struggled with. It is a sweet moment that shows how much their friendship has grown and matured over time. After catching up with everyone and feeling the support of his friends, Haseo feels a renewed sense of purpose. He is not the angry, lonely player he once was. This time, he is fighting for someone else, and he has a whole team ready to help him succeed, no matter what. Aina, Ovan's sister, shares some heartbreaking news. Ovan's condition in the real world is getting worse. With only a few days left, the pressure is on. This adds a ticking clock to Haseo's quest, making the mission to save Ovan more desperate and personal than ever before. A mysterious and kinda spacey girl named Kusabira appears, knowing way too much about Ovan and his location. She asks Haseo for a favor, promising to give him information on how to save Ovan in return. It is a sketchy offer, but he does not have any other leads to follow. Kusabira explains her situation. A huge monster called Vegalta destroyed the net slum and swallowed her brother, Zelkova. She needs Haseo's help to save him. The whole story is a little sus, but since it's connected to Ovan, Haseo agrees to help this strange girl out. With Zelkova's life on the line and the promise of a way to save Ovan, Haseo prepares for a new fight. The girl, Kusabira, is clearly not what she seems, but he is willing to play along for now. The mystery deepens as he heads into uncharted territory. Haseo confronts the monster, Vegalta, but it is way too strong and just heals itself before dipping out. Just as he is stumped, he hears Zelkova's voice telling him to go to the net slum terminal to find data on how to defeat the creature. The plot thickens. Haseo finally reaches the net slum, a sketchy, hacker-filled part of the game. It is clear this area operates by its own rules. His goal is to get to the bridge terminal and find the data Zelkova mentioned, hoping it will give him the edge he needs to defeat Vegalta. While waiting for the data analysis, the whole gang pulls up to the net slum to offer their support. It is another big reunion, with everyone from Gaspar to Endrans showing up. It is a powerful reminder that Haseo is not alone in this fight. He has got a whole community. Pi, working her tech magic from the real world, finishes the data analysis. She reveals that Vegalta is a bug, a byproduct of the game's instability. She gives Haseo a special mod program developed with Yata's help that can weaken the monster by correcting the game's data anomalies. Hi there! If you want to enjoy more gaming lore without grinding for 60 hours, hit that subscribe button. I do the grinding so you don't have to. Your support really helps the channel. Haseo and Kusabira confront Vegalta again, this time with the mod program. After a tough fight, he manages to defeat the beast and rescue Zelkova. It is a huge victory, but the weirdness is just getting started as the truth about Kusabira and Zelkova starts to come out. The big plot twist drops. Kusabira is not Zelkova's sister. She is something else entirely. Zelkova, who turns out to be a super advanced AI, reveals that he has a plan to help Haseo. He is going to unseal Haseo's avatar, using Kusabira's data as a key component in the process. The ritual works, and Haseo gets a major glow-up, unlocking his fifth form. This new power connects him to his avatar, Skeith, without the risk of summoning the world-ending anti-existence. He is finally strong enough to break Ovan out of the ice, and the final stage of his plan is set. With his new power-up, Haseo is ready for the final mission. He gathers his closest friends for one last pep talk before heading off to Quina Cavern. The mood is tense but hopeful. This is his last chance to save Ovan before the world shuts down for good. The journey to the cavern is intense, a final test of his new abilities. Haseo, along with his chosen party members, fights through hordes of powerful enemies, showcasing the true strength of his fifth form. Every battle brings him one step closer to his ultimate goal of freeing Ovan. Haseo finally reaches Ovan and unleashes his full power, shattering the ice prison. But when Ovan wakes up, he is not grateful. He is in his feels, saying he wanted to disappear with the world. Haseo has to give him a serious reality check and talk him out of his funk. Just as Ovan comes to his senses, the Vegalta monster returns, drawn to their immense power. It teleports them to an outer dungeon, forcing the newly reunited duo to fight side by side. It is the team-up everyone has been waiting for, and it is just as epic as you would imagine. During the fight, Ovan figures out Vegalta's deal. It is a defense mechanism for the world, absorbing any out-of-spec data to maintain stability. Attacking it normally only makes it stronger. They realize they have to end it in one perfectly synchronized over-the-top special attack. Haseo and Ovan pull off the impossible, coordinating their powers for a final, spectacular blow that completely obliterates Vegalta. It is an insane display of power that channels all their shared memories and history into one attack. With the final threat defeated, the world is safe for its final moments. With the fighting finally over, Shino logs in and shares a heartfelt reunion with Ovan. It is the moment the whole story has been building towards. Everyone can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Ovan is back, and their little family is whole again, just in time for the end. In the last hours of The World, everyone gathers to hang out one last time. Aina reveals that Ovan will be leaving the hospital soon and coming to live with her in Germany. It is a happy, if bittersweet, ending for the siblings who went through so much to be reunited. For their final act in the game, Ovan asks Haseo to go on one last adventure with him, just the two of them. It is a trip down memory lane, a chance for them to reconnect and acknowledge how far they have both come since their journey began all those years ago. In a moment that brings their story full circle, Ovan playfully aims his gun at Haseo, just like he did in the past. But this time it is a joke, a sign of their complicated but deep friendship. They have both grown up, and the old rivalry has turned into mutual respect. Back in town, the friends share their final thoughts. Pai and Yata reflect on the nature of the Ada, realizing that Kusabira was key to saving Ovan. It is a moment of understanding, accepting that not everything is as black and white as it once seemed to them. Zelkova explains that the net slum has existed through every version of the world, a constant created by a legendary hacker over a decade ago. It is a symbol of persistence, a reminder that even when one world ends, its memories and legacies will continue on in some new form. Gaming lore is long and confusing, but I break it down every week. Subscribe so you never miss a plot twist or hidden detail. Thanks for watching.